Nope, no 4G, which is very, very bizarre. This is 4G all over everywhere out here because it's so close to the village. So, I guess, I can't do it. Anyway, the size of these X's, some of these go like so far up into the sky, like these over. Whoops. I got the camera turned around backwards. There we go. Like those up there, go way up into the top of the trees. That tree's a good 70 to 80 feet long. It's a big dude. And then here's this one, which is really cool. It's like a half of a teepee, but arched. I'm not sure I've ever actually seen one of those before. You can see that arch going up, matches in the top. All of those, there's 4 of them, I think. They all arch and go up into the sky. And the tips of them touch to a different tree. That's pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot more new structures back there in the back, but the only way to get to them is to come in from like Distelklinga and walk about 1.5 miles through. A lot more of this kind of crap. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's wide open now. Who knows? Just like this is. Yeah, I'm wondering if there wasn't a change in management. Here, so we have a DoubleTree. I like the DoubleTree Hotel. And then up the tree, touches on that one. So the two, one goes on one side of that upright, the other one goes to the other side on the upright. And that upright goes, Jesus, probably can't even see it, but it goes almost nearly to the top of that tree back there in the back. Dang. There's still a few blackberries. Anyway, I don't have signal strength to transmit this, at least until I get probably back out into the field. But let's take a walk out of here. It's nice to see that there is more organization on the ground than before. It looked like, the first time I came in here, everything was beautiful. In fact, around the teepee, there was a big box that was double stacked logs, and then an X right, on the ground, right between it, right through the teepee. It was pretty could That was, where'd it go? Where is that teepee? There it is. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But then I don't know, it was the second time or third time I came in here. It looked like there had been a war, and I'm not kidding, a war. But not like Bigfoot against Bigfoot or Bigfoot against Dogman, but more like Bigfoot against pig. Well, the ground was like seriously rooted up, but the logs were like freaking scattered everywhere. Just like somebody set a bomb off in here. It was terrible. I couldn't believe it. The only thing that was still, that's the other thing that's missing. Oh my goodness. There's something in its place. Okay, so at the teepee, behind the teepee was 2 short kind of three short kind of fat logs that was like half a teepee, 3. And then I came in here the day with my sister-in-law, and instead of it being 3 into a teepee, it was like one of those 45-degree leaning X's, and it was cool. It was right here. It was right freaking here, and I don't see any logs that are thick enough. They were like that thick there on the big fat one on the ground. I just heard a growl. I think I'm in the wrong spot. Naholio! Nepisu! Anyway, it was beautiful. This 45-degree X, it was like leaning at like that angle, but perfect symmetrical X. And then one day I got like I had my EMF detector with me, and I got like a 1680 millivolts, 5 feet off the ground, off of a log that wasn't connected to anything. I have no idea what the heck that was. Anyway, back there I did get growled at. It was more words than a growl, but there was a growl, deep growl in it. I hear somebody back there kind of stomping around. I don't know how good this microphone is on this phone. And usually they've got an auto gain, so if I talk, it like tunes into my voice, and if I shut up, it tries to reach out and listen harder. So I'll shut up and see if you guys can hear anything. Bruder, keine Waffen? Ich bin's. Ich habe keine Waffen. There's a crunch over that way. So I got a growl from straight ahead and just got a crunch over this way, which means there's probably something sneaking up behind me. Oh, I hear footsteps going through the grass over there. Hello? Bruder? I wonder if he thinks my shovel is a weapon. It is pretty gnarly looking. It's made for metal detecting, so you make small holes. Meiner Bruder, komm. Alles gut? Ich habe keine Waffen. Ich habe nicht Waffen. Oh, crunch. Bruder kommt. Alles ist gut. Crunch. Oh, somebody's shaking the fuck out of that tree. That's interesting. Just those trees. Just those over there, they're shaking. Not these. Okay. Here, let me turn the camera around. That way it's facing me. Bruder, du bist da? Komm. Komm, alles gut, meine Freund. Interesting. Pointed behind me. Surprised I'm not getting an escort out of here this time. That was a kind of much deeper and much more of a growl attached to it. What the hell? Sounds like a chainsaw over there, but there's no workers out here. I know they can mimic, but that's pretty intense. Oh! Bruder! Bruder, komm! My throat ain't clear enough from the surgery yet to give a big hoot. I've only heard, I think, 2 or 3 whoops out here. Most of the time, like 99% of the time, it's always unless it's either screams and them like yelling language at me. It's hoots, like an owl, but not like the who cooks for you thing, just like hoo hoo hoo. And then eventually it gets into Yahoo, which makes me laugh like hell. But I was like, okay, first you sounded like an 800-pound owl. Now you sound like a 800-pound hillbilly. Nothing wrong with hillbillies. I come from hillbillies. Actually, my mama was a hillbilly, so I'm first generation non-hillbilly. But it didn't take. Notice the camouflage, so. All right. Well, I better get my fuzzy butt on home, and I'm going to keep this recording over my shoulder as I walk out over to my metal detector with shovel in hand, because I swear to you, somebody was over in this direction. There was it sounded like a male and a female, very deep voice, and I hope they didn't take my metal detector. That would really suck. That's a very expensive unit. Oh, okay. So before I was talking about, or I think it was in writing, the old road, the old Waldenbuch Road. So the road that goes, you hear all that traffic noise in usually. Flip this around. There we go. So that road that's out there that you always hear. Anyway, it goes straight at that point, straight ahead. It used to come straight through here. This is one of the bridge abutments, and the other one is missing, probably under this tree right here. They were pretty close together. It's about wide enough for an ox cart. You can see where the stone on this side is still stacked up. So yeah, this used to be a bridge back when it was a dirt road that went straight through there and connected on the other side of Bubba's place, on the other side of Distelklinge. That part of the road is still there, and it goes all the way into the old part of the city. So when I was metal detecting, I was out here doing kind of a threefold mission, which was to see if, I was trying to stay near that line and see if anything was, oops, let me flip it around again, to see if anything was maybe dropped along the way. There was a lot of market stuff and traders and stuff that were here between Waldenbuch and, alright, where the heck did I lay my metal detector? Between Waldenbuch and Bonlanden. Also, there at the bottom of the hill is where the mills are. They're water wheel mills, and those places are still there. A couple of them are still working. More as a, I should have put it right there. More as a, not tourist trap, but historical, viewpoint. There it is. All right. Just for history to show what was, and now people, just like normal people, live in them, whereas they used to be owned by families and kept in. Good God, I'm gonna get myself killed. I hate these stupid little twigs and crap. I have to get over there. I have low battery, it's saying. So it says 20% left. I do not have a charger in the car, so I'm gonna shut this off, I guess, as soon as I grab my stuffs. There we go. All right. So I get into the meadow. I am safe and secure. Alright. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was gonna do, is go along that road, see if anything had gotten dropped. But it's very possible the top layer of this is fill from the bombings, most likely Stuttgart, but it's a long way to haul stuff just to get rid of it. God, the pigs are just tearing it up. Hope nobody sees me with a metal detector thinking I did that. Metal detectors fill holes. All right, guys, have a good one. Later.